Hello, 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 everybody. Hi, great to see you all. Thank you so much for coming. Today is July 4th. So happy 4th of July to everyone. And we'll talk a little bit about what it means to say happy 4th of July right now. And I want to welcome everybody who's out on Facebook Live. Welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song. We are here today on day 100. This is me scanning the room to find Carol. Day 820. Thank you very much, Carolyn, for the sign. And thanks to Facebook Live for joining us here. The Daily Antidote of Song has been going for 820 consecutive days of singing one song together every day. We like to say that we are changing the world one song at a time, or making the world a better place one song at a time. Today we're really excited to be singing with one of our all-time favorite regular song leaders, Carol Maillard of Sweet Honey in the Rock. She is amazing, and we'll chat a little bit with Carol about her song and about Sweet Honey after we say hello to everyone in the room. So, of course, hello, Carol, coming in from New York. So happy to see you today.
Good to be here.
We're so glad you're here. Little tip there. Hi to Shari in New Hampshire. Glad to see you today. And hi to Susan in Ohio. Hello, Storm, coming in from Massachusetts. Aloysius, coming in from somewhere in the world. Hello to Delhi in Maryland. Jenny in Suffolk, UK. Hello. Hello to Becky, coming in from Vancouver. Nice to see you. And Sarah in Texas. Glad to see you today. Hi, Deborah in Kentucky. And Bonnie in Idaho. Bonnie put her glasses on just in time to wave to me. Hi to Hoda in British Columbia. And hi, Janet. Thanks for being with us today. I don't remember if I know you or if I know where you're from, but hello, and please put it in the chat if you can. Hello to Pauline in Newcastle, UK. Glad you're with us today. And Pete and Janet in Toronto are here. It's always a good day when Pete and Janet show up because they have so much fun and they bounce around and they shake things and it's super fun. Steve and Michelle, great to see both of you again today also, coming in from Maryland. Sheila in Florida, hello, great to see you today. And hello to Carolyn in Boise, Idaho. Thank you for being here today. Hi, Amanda and Miles in Michigan, or at least the Amanda half. Hello to Christiana, now in Bavaria. Very nice.
Wow.
Christiana, who's like traveling the universe. Kathy Mayer, coming in from maybe a fish tank, but probably Virginia. Hi, Kathy. I love your background. And hello to Sushan, coming in from Massachusetts. And Annette, coming in from California. Glad to see you. Ralph and Penny and Victoria, hello and hello. Glad to see both of you. Pushing lots of buttons. You guys are stuck with me running tech, hosting, and being the discussant person. So let's hear how we do. All right, let me see where I was. Ruth in Birmingham, UK. Nice to see you today. Thanks for being here. Luda in Victoria, hello, and hearts to you. Susan in Seattle, hello. Dawn coming in from Vermont without any curly tops, but I bet there are a few squares over. Jim in New York City, good to see you. Jane in Texas, glad you're here. Caroline in Maryland, hello. Hello, James Harkless is in the house. Also a very good day whenever we get to see Jim. Coming in from not very far away from me. Hello to Bob and a cinnamon bear outside in the world, and hopefully Mabel and some bears inside in the world. Nancy's Irish Cow in Washington State. Hello, Anne, coming in from steamy Nashville. And hello to Dan, coming in from Vienna. And Martha, coming in from Oregon. And there's a curly top. Hi, Willard, coming in from Vermont. And Lynn and Cliff, coming in from somewhere, maybe Vermont or maybe wandering. Kate, definitely wandering. Hi, Kate. Phil Hogg, coming in from maybe the UK. Goodness knows, he's also a wandering kind of a guy. Lynn in Connecticut. Hi, Margaret and Joni and Fred. And let's see who else we have off video. Tim and Bob just joining in the room. Let's all take one big, deep breath. Whew. Hello, hello, and hello. And if I missed saying hello to you, I will get to say goodbye to you on the other end of our beautiful day together. Super excited to be here. Always am whenever Carol's in the room with us. She's a blast and a half. Carol, I am going to turn the floor over to you. Will you just tell us a sentence or two about the song you chose and then sing with us?
Yes, and I understand you all may have sung this before, maybe with Louise or Isai or even Arne. I added some different words to it, a few different words, and I would love it if anybody, Joe, if anybody raises their hand and wants to offer their version or their words to sing the song or their hand gestures, anything of that nature, you're totally welcome. I'm gonna tell you that this is a song, a traditional kid song. I know Ella Jenkins sang this song, and perhaps Bernice may have learned it from her, but this is something that we used to use a lot to start our children's concerts off with. I thought it'd be a great energy to have today, just to say, so glad I'm here, so glad I'm here, so glad I'm here, so glad I'm here, yeah. So glad I'm here, I am. So glad I'm here, don't you know? So glad I'm here, so glad I'm here. Now that's a basic melody. I have written some more words. You go, I shout out my name, and then you shout, Maillard, not my name, but shout your name. I shout out my name, shout out your name. Okay, that's the second verse. Now this one says, I'll walk my walk with pride. I'll walk my walk with truth. I walk my walk with pride. Well, I walk with pride. I walk my walk with pride. I walk my walk with truth. I can walk right in, walk right on in. So that's a kind of improvised thing. I just wrote that. I learned that. Then we go back to so glad I'm here. You have the words. I can sing my song. And so here's what I'm going to do now. So you get it. Everybody get it? Give me a sign language yes. That's just this. It's just a fist. That's sign language for, yeah, right on. Cool. All right. I think after we do the verse, I am living free and I can share my love, I'm going to sing the whole thing down. And then I'll ask if some of you all will raise your hands. Now, Joe, how can we do that? Will people just raise their hands in the chat and you'll call on them?
Yeah, sure. What do you want them to do? Just shout out a word for you to sing?
No, they're going to sing a verse. They can make up their, if you got something in your head once you're inspired about Roe versus Wade, about guns, about anything, just to be glad you're here, to raise your voice, to know your power, and not to be afraid to share it, to give it out. And every time you do just the tiniest little bit of anything that is positive and good, it really does make a difference and make a shift in the atmosphere. Okay?
That is awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We're going to figure it out as we go.
You just, okay. So once I finish the song, I'm going to go through the whole song. And then if you can sing along, do clap your hands or move your hands so I know that you're singing along. So let me do it this way. I'm going to sing the first line and then I'll go like this for you all to sing. Okay? Everybody's good. All right. So glad I'm here. Go. So glad I'm here. 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 Go. So glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. Yes, now. So glad I'm here. Hey. So glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. Repeat. So glad I'm here. Last line. So glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. Here you go. So glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. All right. Everybody good? Sign language, yes. Got it. I love it. So I'm going to sing it all the way through. Here we go. As much as I can. Forgive the flubs and the waits, because the waits are new. All right. Oh, my. So glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. I'm so glad I'm here. Well, now, so glad I'm here. I'm glad. So glad I'm here. Are you glad? So glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. I shout out my name, Maillard. I shout out my name. I shout out my name, shout out my name, shout out your name. I shout out my name, yeah. I shout out my name. I shout out my name, shout out my name. Don't you know I walk my walk with pride? I walk my walk with truth. I walk my walk with pride. I walk with pride, yes. I walk up with pride. I walk my walk with truth. I walk my walk with pride. I walk in truth. Don't you know? So glad I'm here. Put your hands together. So glad I'm here. So glad I'm here, so glad I'm here, my. So glad I'm here, so glad I'm here. So glad I'm here, so glad I'm here. Well, I can sing my song. Ah, I can sing my song. I can sing my song. I sing my song. Well, now I can sing my song. I can sing my song. I can sing my song. Can sing my song. Well, now I know I am living free. I am living free. I am living free. I'm living free, free. I am living free. I am living free. I am living free, am living free. So I can share my love. I can share my love. I can share my love, can share my love, my. I will share my love every day. I will share my love. I can share my love, can share my love, everybody. So glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. So glad I'm here every day. So glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. Shooby doo wop wah wah. Now, who wants to give up some singing over here? Anybody volunteer?
All right, we got one. Christiana is offering to do one. Let's see some more hands, folks. Who else do
Let's
we
see.
have? Jim Harkless,
Yeah.
are you volunteering? Jim Harkless, are
See.
you volunteering to sing one? Come on, Jim Harkless, let me see that hand. Yeah, by the way, Carol, Carol,
Yes.
this in my universe, this is that makes my dog sit. So I
Are
have to
you?
yeah, no, I'm serious. So every time my dog sits, he's actually saying yes. Carol, okay, we've got Carolyn, we've got Storm, we've got Christiana, and yeah, actually, if you can raise your digital hands, that actually helps. It's putting you at the top.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
Carol, you go ahead. You call on whoever you want first.
I can, Joe, remember, I can't see the name.
Oh, right. Okay.
So I need for you to do that unless I have a micro, one of those magnifiers, and that looks
All right.
kind of like
All right, Christiana, you go.
one. Go. You count yourself
We
up and
can
let us
help
know.
each other. Up,
Okay.
Yeah.
up. We can help each other. We
Yeah.
can
Can
help
help
each
each
other.
other.
We can
We can
help
help
each
each
other.
other.
Help each other.
Yes,
We
everybody.
can help each other. We
Yeah.
can help each other. We
Yes.
can help each other. Help each other. Okay.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Woo! Very
Who's
nice. Thank
next?
you,
Yes,
Christiana. All right. Who
absolutely.
do we have next? Storm, you're up. Hang on. Oops, I got to get you unmuted. There you go.
Go ahead, Storm.
Whoop, you're muted. You're muted.
Mm.
I can say hello. I can say hello. I
Uh-huh.
can say hello. Can say hello. I can say hello.
Hello.
I can say hello. I
Hello.
can say hello. Can say hello. I'm
Amen.
so glad I'm here.
Ah.
I'm so glad I'm here. I'm so glad I'm here. So glad I'm here.
Woo! Thank you,
Yeah,
Storm.
that was great.
That's awesome. That was really great. Carolyn and Boise, you're up.
Okay, here we go. So proud to sing in March, so proud to sing in March. I am so proud to sing in March, so proud to sing in March, so proud to sing in March, so proud to sing in March for freedom here.
Go ahead, girl. Sing that one
Woo!
again. Let's hear that one again. Go ahead.
So proud to sing and march. So
Yes.
proud to sing and march. So
Hmm.
proud to sing and march. So 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 proud to sing for freedom right here.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. Yes.
Woo! All right. Thank you, Carolyn. That was awesome. I'm calling on Mabel.
My bear and I send hugs. My bear and I send hugs. My bear and I send hugs. Please, we send hugs. So glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. So glad we're here. So glad we're here.
Amen. Amen.
Woo!
Thank you.
Thank you,
Yes.
Mabel. That was awesome. That was the Bears actually getting a little bit of a sunshine in the spotlight. All right, Deborah in Kentucky, you are up.
Mhm.
We can make a difference. We are making a difference. We can make a difference every day.
Yes.
So glad we're here. So glad we're here. So glad we're here every day.
Amen. Thank you. Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you, Deborah. Yeah, okay. So extra points for anybody who gets daily antidote of song into their verse. All right, Jane in Texas, you're up.
Hmm.
I declare independence. I declare independence. I declare independence. I declare.
Woo! Jane in Texas, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Amen.
Jane is bringing us to one of our next thoughts for the day, which is how we're going to talk about independence today. Aloysius, hang on one second. There you go.
I'm so glad I'm here. I'm so glad I'm here. I'd be glad if I were there, and everywhere. I'm so glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. Thank you.
Woo! Thank you, Aloysius. That was a lot of gladness and a lot of travel you got to do in your little
That's right.
Love it. All right, Lynn in Connecticut, you going to be able to start your camera? Maybe not because you don't have signal.
I can teach the children. We can teach the children. I can teach the children. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm so glad I'm here. You sing the lower part. I'm so glad I'm here. I'm so glad I'm here. So glad I'm here.
Yeah.
Thank
Teach
you,
the
Lynn.
children.
That
Yes.
was gorgeous.
Yes.
All right, so who do we have left? Anybody? Wait, I'm scrolling and trolling and seeing if we missed anybody. Jim Harkless, are you doing me a verse? No, Jim Harkless is not doing me a verse. All right, I'm gonna get you another time. All right, thank you so much, gang. That was so much
That
fun.
was great. That was
Absolutely
joyful.
amazing.
It was joyful.
That was joyful. And it was actually amazing because what they really did is they got us started on our discussion topics before we even started on our discussion topics, right? So
Yeah.
glad that we're here and teaching the children and thinking about independence on this day of independence. So Carol, how are you feeling? Tell me what you're thinking about.
Well, it's very interesting because first of all, I want to thank everybody that raised their voices, because raising your voice in the United States of America is absolutely an important part of being an American, of being in the world as it is coming at us. I won't even say it's just coming at us the way everything is going right now, and it just is some place that we all have to good spirited. I don't want to say good spirit because that's a judgment, but people who want to uplift, and those of us who have a spirit that wants to share and do good and be aware and just make things better as best you can make it for your community, your family, your neighborhood, your state, your country, your world. It's so important to be able to raise your voice. And folks got out in the street, which we knew they would do before and after Roe versus Wade was overturned. I still, to this moment, no matter what I read, I don't even understand, like constitutionally, I don't understand how that happened. And it makes me really anxious, a little anxious about what is coming down the pike, how things are showing a sign of wanting to go back into I would say an antediluvian time, an old time, a time that didn't include everybody, a time that when people, you know, you love who you love, you go to school and learn things about things that might be uncomfortable for you. It's just so crazy. But outside of all that, Joe and everybody else, when I think about it, I think about change and I think about upheaval. And I think about and I keep having the image of a seed trying to make its way through the dirt, through all of the rocks and dirt, and still life finds a way to manifest and blossom. So this rocky time that we're going through, some kind of way you have to find a way to give thanks. You have to in some way give thanks that your eyes are being opened, that you are able to see what is trying to come down the pipe and see your place in it and how you can help make it better. I hope that makes sense to folks, because I'm not into July 4th. I lost that a while ago. I'm into Juneteenth. The Juneteenth is freedom for all. No judgment, no nothing. So I have a t-shirt. I wanted to wear it today. I forgot I wanted to wear my Juneteenth t-shirt. Juneteenth this year was so just spectacular. The people, everybody out in the street celebrating, and freedom, just to keep saying freedom for all, freedom and justice for all of us. I'm hopeful. I really am still quite hopeful. I don't fall into, oh Lord, woe is me, Armageddon is coming. You know, it's going to be, what is this word for it? I can't remember it. But dystopic, yeah, dystopia is on the way. There's not enough food. There's not enough. There really is enough of everything, I would say, for many. There is enough for many. It's just that we are used to more than we need. In America in particular, used to more than you need. I've been thinking how to talk about greed. So, you know, you just,
Yeah.
God gives you everything you need. You might not just need as much as you think as much as you're used to.
Yep.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Oh, Maillard, you make so much sense. So it's amazing because I was actually thinking about, I think it was yesterday, where Arne was talking, and she said she was in some discussion group, and there was an older white man in the group who said that it was never more clear to him, like, I'm going to just get this all wrong, paraphrase, whatever, that he was never more clear to him about his privilege, because when these decisions were all coming down, he realized that they weren't going to change his life at all, right?
Oh, honey.
Right?
That's massive.
Right. And so, but there's that thing, like, you know, it's like the greed or the what you had that you didn't know you had, the too much that you had that you didn't know you had. Right. And so yeah, I think that's amazing. And what was it you said when we were in the little green room ahead of time here about your Seinfeld quote?
I said I liked, I really got into Juneteenth. I started listening to everybody, and I kept quoting Frank Costanza when he created Festivus for the rest of us. For folks who don't celebrate Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Diwali, none of those holy day things, Muhammad's birthday, the great prophet's birthday, whatever. He said it's Festivus for the rest of us. So that's why I was like, Juneteenth for everybody, Juneteenth for all.
That's just awesome. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can't y'all just imagine Kathy B being in here saying Festivus for the rest of us, right? Like, just to get out of bed and do your thing every day, right? And it comes with not losing hope. It comes with bringing in the joy and the energy and the willingness to get up and reuse your voice and be glad you're here, right?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Carol,
You know, you look at the way that the country, this particular land was not only stolen, created, shaped by white males from England, right? Not, you know, so there's another mindset. There's something else that's being brought into this, to act like the hard things did not happen, that people were not disenfranchised and murdered and stolen from, and a whole just villainized. Is that the right word? How do you say villainized here?
Yeah.
Villainized about being savages, and your thing is not as good as my thing, and you're inferior. What is that? How do you create that and keep it going and feel threatened when seems like it's going away? It's not going. And the world changes, everything is morphing and moving, and you better be ready. You just got to, put on your full armor of God, put on your big girl panties and your big man panties, and just buckle up, because it's going to be as she said, it's going to be a bumpy ride, but you will come through it. I went to, I'm still talking. Yeah. I went to my cardiologist, and because I was time to get a annual checkup, and I went to him, and he's an awesome fan of Sweet Honeys. So we start talking about all kinds of stuff, and he said, I was at a service on the Sabbath, and my rabbi was talking about the idea of going through the valley of the shadow of death. He said, it doesn't say I'm going to lay down in the valley of the shadow of death. I'm going to stop here and be engulfed. He said, I'm moving through. And that stuck with me. And every now and then it comes up to me in all of this energy that's going on. We're going through it. Let's go through it, always knowing that there is a light. There's a light that we're going towards. There's a light that's going to uplift us all. This place is going to change. This country is going to change for the better. And all of us who come to Daily Antidote, all of us who listen to good readings and at your services, and listen to your own inner self and your heart, who know that things are going to get better. They always do. They say it's darkest before the dawn, but let us stay on this battlefield and fight this battle together with love and hope.
Maillard, you're amazing. I just love talking with you. And I don't know, you really just brought that in a new way. I can't actually think of the number of times I've probably sort of mumbled by rote I think it's yea, though I walk through the shadow of the valley of death. I fear no evil. And I don't think I ever actually thought about what I was saying there.
Yeah.
Right? And how that really does apply right now. You don't actually need to be any particular faith in the universe to be able to take what that is saying and bring it home to your own heart, and to bring it out into your community. As you said, it's kind of where we started, right? Talking about like the importance of bringing it out into your community. So some days the world feels big and some days it feels small, and it's one little change at a time. We all know that, and we know who said it. So Maillard, do you think that you would be willing to sing actually a quite large portion of that song again? Because I'm gonna and I gotta say, your earrings were percussing.
Are making noise.
Yeah, but it was awesome. They were percussing during the song. It was it sounded like like bells and drums. It was awesome.
Well, then I'll stop trying to hide them. I keep trying to move them because I hear them going. Boop, 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 boop,
yeah,
boop.
I don't know what you did. You shifted them a little, and they're fine now. So don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's
All right,
good.
dear.
Yeah, all good. Will you sing it again? We're going to spotlight some
Sure.
folks, and you're awesome.
And you're going to spotlight some folks?
Yep. Just so we can see them singing with you.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay. And also to be glad that you are here, to be glad that you woke up this morning, to be grateful that you have loving people around you. And then sometimes I say, even if you don't have loving people, it's always telling you how great you are, or all of that kind of energy, love yourself, because you are spirit. You are a product of this great multiverse where there is just endless possibilities. Be at peace with yourself, and always be glad that you can raise your voice, live your life, walk your walk, and do good for all. So glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. Oh, my, so glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. Oh, now I shout out my name. I shout out my name. Maillard, I shout out my name. Shout out my name every day. I shout out my name. I shout out my name. I shout out my name. Shout out my name. Well, now I walk my walk with pride. I talk my talk with truth. I walk my walk with pride. I walk with pride. Yes, now I can shout out loud. I can shout out loud. I walk my walk with pride. I walk with pride. 'Cause I am so glad I'm here. Well, so glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. Well, so glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. Hear me now. I can raise my voice. I can raise my voice. I can raise my voice and raise my voice. Every day I raise my voice. I can raise my voice. I can raise my voice and raise my voice. Everybody, so glad I'm here. So glad I'm here with power. So glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. Well, now. So glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. So glad, so glad, so glad I am here.
Woo! All right, everybody. Everybody, one good like Carol, can you do that again? That was awesome.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, and what's that other thing you did? You went like, yeah.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, you did. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to send you your own link. It was really good.
Thank you.
Everybody, let's give it up for Carol Maillard, Sweet Honey in the Rock, amazing
Glad to
force
be
of nature.
here.
Amazing.
Oh, bless you.
We got to sing with Carol on her birthday this year. Whoop, whoop.
Yes.
I should say Carol actually got to sing for us on her birthday, which is actually a very roundabout way of us getting to celebrate with you. And it was amazing.
It was
Carol.
beautiful. It was beautiful. I love y'all. I'm glad, Jo, that you continue to ask me to be a part of this. And I just hope that everybody is healthy and feeling well and loving and do good things, something really outstanding for yourself every single day. Do something nice for yourself and then do something nice for someone else every day that you can.
Beautiful, beautiful. Carol, thank you so much. What a great thing to think about. What is it that is something nice for ourselves? The first thing that comes to my mind is chocolate mint cookies, but I just went because I haven't had my lunch yet. So yeah, everybody think of what you can even put it in the chat as we're saying goodbyes. What is it that's nice for yourself that you do?
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, really. All right, and Carol, I'm going to send you the chat so you can read all about it later and see what everybody said.
Okay.
Let's give it up again for Carol Maillard. Carol, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'll see you all again before the summer is over.
Yeah, we will. Thank you. Lots of love to you.
Love to you all.
We're going to also say goodbye to everybody on Facebook Live. Help me out by waving goodbye to them. Thanks, Facebook, for coming along for the trip. Oh, come tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. We have Tret Fuhrer singing a brand new song that she just wrote since Roe versus Wade. And it has something, I think the word backslide in it, and also a really, really great line about black and white that I found entirely striking. So join us tomorrow. It's Arne Batson hosting Tret Fuhrer, and we'd love to see you. Thanks again, Carol Maillard.
You're welcome.
And goodbye to Facebook Live.